Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Champion Slot Machine. I'm your host Fizzledrix, and with me today, as usual, is my brother Bakano Reese.
How you doing?
Well, we're going to do what we usually do on this channel. We're going to hit the slot machine. It's going to tell us the two regions and the two champions that we need in order to build a deck in Legends of Runeterra. And we have actually changed the slot bot so that way the first slot will always be one of the 4 new champions. We've already gone through 2 of them, and the only 2 that are left are Kennen and Pantheon, so we're guaranteed to make a deck out of one of those. Thank you to anyone who's watching this on YouTube. If you do like what you see, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more, and if you want to be part of the deck building process, I stream on Twitch at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Thursday. So, without further ado, let's see what deck we get. Probably Pantheon.
I pull the strings.
All right. So today we are building Pantheon and Elise. Let's head over to Legends of Runeterra and talk about these champions, what they do. We'll talk about the different strategies that we can make out of them and what cards we're going to play. So now that we're in Legends of Runeterra, let's go ahead and look at the champions that we got. First off is the new champion from the set, and that is Pantheon, the man. He's a 4-mana 4/2 with Overwhelm, which means his excess damage goes to the Nexus, Barrier, which means he reduces or negates, the next damage that the unit would take. It will only last for a round, and Faded means that each round the first time he's targeted, he grants himself +1/+1. Those are a lot of keywords for one unit. But it actually makes him a pretty formidable unit, despite the fact that he only has 2 health for 4 mana. To level him up, you have to target allies 5 different times in rounds. So it's a bit of a commitment. You got to make sure that you do that. And it kind of wants you to do proactive self-targeting. You want to proactively target your own units as opposed to reactively targeting your own units, which is the vast majority of unit targeting. Mostly you're using spells and stuff to save your unit, as opposed to this would be often you want to pump a unit just to make sure that you get closer to leveling Pantheon. But the Faded keyword makes that very valuable, because getting a +1/+1 every time you do is just worth it. So you want to build a deck around that concept. And when you level him up, he's extremely powerful because he is a 5/3 like all champions. He gets +1/+1. And when he's summoned or leveled up, you grant him a random keyword for each round you've targeted allies this game. This could give Pantheon a whole plethora of keywords. And these keywords could help you push through victory easily by giving you stuff like Scout or Overwhelm, or Elusive, or Lifesteal to get you back in the game, or Quick Attack so he can't really be blocked. There's a lot of things that you can get on Pantheon, and while those keywords are really nasty, for a 4-mana 5/3 late in the game, once you've activated this effect, it's all right. You really still want to have buffed him prior to his level up, or when he does come out, have further buffs to give him, because you want to get a lot of value out of the different keywords that he's going to generate. His champion spell is a 2-mana slow that targets an ally and it gives it +1/+1 and stuns an enemy. This is a great use of a proactive self-targeting spell. It helps remove a blocker while also contributing to your Faded keyword and Pantheon level up. And then to back him up in this deck, because Champion Slot Machine loves to throw us curveballs, is our Lady Elise. She's a 2-mana 2/3 spider. And she has Fearsome, and when she attacks, she makes a Spiderling, which is a 1-mana 1/1 spider. She also has Round Start. If you have 3+ other spiders, she just levels up, which is actually quite difficult to level up to achieve. When you do level her up, though, she is one of the few champions that does not get +1/+1. She actually gets just a +2/+0. But she also gets Challenger, and all of their spiders get Challenger and Fearsome. And her champion spell is a 1-mana slow that if an ally died this round, you summon 2 spiderlings. So Elise just quite simply wants you to have 3 spiders on the field. It's not that hard it's not that hard in theory, but it's pretty hard to put in practice, especially if you don't have Noxus, which has access to House Spider, one of the best units in order to generate multiple spiders in one turn. And so with these two champions, let's go ahead and discuss what options make sense. Reese, I would like to hear your original thoughts since I've been talking this whole time.
Well, in Shadow Isles, it's very Shadow Isles does not have the greatest self-targeting cards. You can self-target by killing your own units.
Yeah, most of Shadow Isle self-targeting is gonna come from killing your own units, like these butchers and draining and glimpse beyond and things like that, which could be proactive and therefore still going towards the Pantheon level up. So when it comes to this, there are a few different options I can think of. We can either try to go pretty spider heavy and find different ways to buff spiders throughout the rounds through different self-targeting buff effects, spells usually, and we can just use Pantheon for his 4-mana 4/3 body with Barrier and Overwhelm as a decent body, and we can maybe level him up, but maybe not push really hard for him, making him primarily like a spider deck. The other option is we could lean way more on Pantheon, and we can try and create a deck that is almost solely based, almost completely Targon based, and just use it to try and keep Elise alive so that way she can generate more units and eventually level up. The other option is something that tries to lean a little bit on both. One that plays a lot of different spiders and spider generating units, but does throw self-targeting, and we could self-target kill our own units in order to make sure we get things like Elise's crawling sensation or just regular crawling sensation to activate, and that is proactive towards leveling up Pantheon, and with the spiders could be proactive towards leveling Elise. But the thing is that a game plan that'll win the game? Which option do you think makes more sense? Lean Pantheon, lean Elise, or try to mirror them both in a way that might be less effective?
I think trying to mirror them both, because spiders are not very strong unless you add Noxus.
And Pantheon himself could be a decent bomb for a spider deck, right? Because if you manage to level up Elise and get all these spiders challenger, then suddenly Pantheon could just get in there, right? And if we ran things like Hapless Aristocrat and we run like a self-destructive spider deck, then like a spider deck that uses some cards to kill its own units, then we can make progress towards Pantheon. Cards we should talk about for this concept. So first off is Hapless Aristocrat. 1 mana, 1/1, last breath, it summons a spiderling, which just means that when it dies, it summons a spiderling, and the spider is obviously a 1 mana, 1/1. Pretty useful if we're going to go spiders, because it generates a spider while also giving us an extra body. We can use it for targeting in order to kill our own units for Pantheon's benefit, or we can use it to just block and be a useful body. Crawling Sensation, once again, is Elise's champion spell, but it's also a spell you can mainboard, of course. Then you have a 2 mana Arachnid Horrors, a 2 mana 3/2 with Fearsome Spider. It's almost no reason not to run this if we're going to run spiders. It's pretty much one of the only good spiders. Vile Feast is just a fantastic card. It drains a unit, which means deals heals for your Nexus the same amount of damage dealt. And it also summons Spiderling. You see the strategies coming together. Spider. Frenzied Skitter's a 3 mana 3/2 spider who has Fearsome, and when he's summoned, he gives other spiders +1/+0, and enemies -1/-0. Very useful if you want to try and swing through with Fearsome, or you just want to buff up your whole spider army. Fresh Offerings allows us to summon a Vile Maul if 3+ allies have died in a round. It's a very hard condition to create, and even if you do, you just get a 3 mana 6/6 with Fearsome, which has had a tough time getting through. Don't really like this card. Then we also have Soul Spinners, 3 mana 3/2 spider. When I'm summoned, grant me +1 and Fearsome if an ally died this round. This card's Probably not very good, honestly. The best you get out of it is 3 mana for a 4/3 with Fearsome. And it's just, that's just not strong enough, in my opinion. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's better than I give it credit for. Twisted Tree Line, 3 mana landmark. Once you've seen 3 Fearsome allies attack, destroy, and summon a Vile Maw. This card, I'm just going to be honest with you, is just not very good. Even if you manage to somehow get 3 Fearsome units out before turn 3, which is impossible. But even if you were able to do that, you would still need to swing with all 3 of them that turn. You would get the Vile Maw, and then you would need to wait another turn. The earliest you could actually trigger this is probably turn 5. And that means you'll have a Vile Maw in the back on turn 5, which means the earliest you'll attack with the Vile Maw itself is turn 7. And so to me, that just does not seem like it comes out in a reasonable amount of time. So I'm not a big fan of the Twisted Tree Line. And once again, I'm not even big a fan of Vile Maw in general. And then lastly, we have Brood Awakening, which is 6 mana slow, summons 3 spiderlings, and it grants all spiders +1/+0. So this is the spider package that we have access to in order to try and level up Elise. And honestly, the sheer amount of 1/1s it offers, I don't think it might be that crazy to have a ally, like a self-sacrifice target ally theme in the deck. And honestly, you could even play things like turn 1 Hapless Aristocrat, and then you could still that same turn drop a Ravenous Butcher, and you'll actually get a progress towards Pantheon's level up turn 1, which pretty much no deck can actually do right now.
You could theoretically level up by turn 5 with this deck.
Theoretically, yeah, you could. And you could do it with off the back of things like Fading Memories. Fading Memories, 0 mana, pick a follower, create a ephemeral copy of it in hand. And even if it's targeting one of your silly little spiders and you play it later for a self-sacrifice effect later, you could still just 0 mana make sure we get progress towards a Pantheon level up. So one thing that while Shadow Isles doesn't offer spells or effects that buff the allies that it targets, it does actually have some of the most consistent and ways to target an ally for cheap, right? Even Absorb Soul, 1 mana, drain 4 from an ally. So there are easy ways to target allies. It just means that when we do, we have to be okay with that unit being dead when we do so. So we just got to play around it. And the thing is, spiders are very stackable. Like you can easily get rid of a spider and not be too upset about it. And so I actually think this might work out a little better than expected if we kind of play around the strengths of these decks. So let's go ahead and start putting in some cards that we talked about. Let's go ahead and put in the Fading Memories. I'll just put in 2 copies for now. Put in the 3 Butcher. Put in 1 Absorb Soul. I don't know about Bark Beast. I don't think so. If we're going to play spiders, we probably play Crawling Sensation and Hapless Aristocrat. So I think we avoid other faded cards, to be honest, except for maybe the dragon, just because the dragon's just really good. Maybe put in this guy.
We do have gems and stuff to consider.
Well, Feast is good. I think this guy's probably going to make the cut. And I like 2 copies of Brood Awakening. I'm just not a big fan of the rest of these spider cards personally. If, you believe that one of them is better, let me know in the comments. I think we want to run Pale Cascade. What are your thoughts on Sunblessed Vigor? I'm pretty sure we just run Pale Cascade. But do you like Sunblessed Vigor? Do we think we should run the Dragon, Faded Dragon? I don't think we should run the Run Drop because we don't have enough cards to really buff it. Pale Cascade is a 2 mana burst speed spell. It gives an ally +1/+1 this round. Draws a card if it's a Nightfall, which means it's not the first card you played this round. And is very good because it's just basically replaces itself, can often win combat trades, and helps progress towards Pantheon level up. Kind of like Sunblessed Vigor as well. It's 2 mana burst. It just gives an ally +2 health, which can be very, very useful in keeping something alive, winning a trade, and possibly getting towards a Pantheon level up. I'm going to put 2 of those in. think we run the 4-mana draw card, Spirit Leech.
Spirit Leech is a good option.
Yeah, I think I like Spirit Leech. 4 mana, 4/1 play, it kills an ally to draw 2 cards. Only has 1 health, which is really rough, but you know, it's worth the 2 extra cards it generates. Other options we could go, we kept talking about a dragon. Why don't I actually show said dragon? That is this guy. Oh, there he is. Wounded White Flame, 3 mana, 2/4, Fury Faded. Simple, but very powerful card. Once again, not something we really want to sack with our own cards, so we're not really benefiting from sacking it. But we would benefit if we hit it with Pale Cascade or maybe any other targeting spell we might generate in some way. But in general, I don't think we really have the support to make this card work. But I wouldn't be upset if someone said it was dire. Another option we could consider is Zenith Blade. Not only would it help get, you know, Pantheon some health, which he could use, even though he already has Overwhelm. It could get Elise to help get through and maybe get some health. But also it could give us a targeting effect that we can guarantee every turn, and it's proactive targeting as well. I don't know, all my things are like spiders, right? I don't know about that.
Yeah, Pantheon already has Overwhelm. I'm not sure about anything else.
Yeah. We could run Bastion, 4 mana burst, give an ally +1/+1 and spell shield, which means they'll negate the next spell or skill that targets it. We could also run the Blinded Mystic. Get an ally +1/+1 and silence an enemy follower. This is a pretty proactive effect. It's working with faded decks, and it could work with spiders too. It's an option we could consider, although I'm worried that we already have Pantheon and Spirit Leech at the 4-drop slot. Is there anything else that comes to mind that, you know, we should probably be running? I guess we don't have a great way to interact with the opponent right now, so we should probably find a way to do that other than Vile Feast.
Crumble.
Crumble? It does target an ally, huh? Maybe the one of Crumble gets there. I don't really like the Absorb Soul, to be honest. I don't really like this extra Fading Memories either. I think 1 Fading Memories is fine. I'm not 100% sold on Absorb Soul, but I guess we'll go with it for now. Because it might save us from... Well, I mean, actually, I need interaction. I need to be able to interact with our opponent. I'll put in 1 Withering Round. Alright, so this is the build that we've come up for now. It's going to be a load of host of spiders and spider-related content. I hope you like spiders. And we're going to hopefully try to keep them live through various means, while also just trying to deal damage and triggering Pantheon's level up as often as we can, until hopefully we can win the game. We'll see how it all works. We might make some changes to it. Alright, we're going to play our first few games in Norms to get a feel for the deck, and then we'll push on to Ranked. I am currently in Silver. I've been in Masters before, but just need time to get there. Bear with me. For now, let's just see what happens. Dragons against our spiders deck. You know, Pantheon... Huh. I don't know how good you're going to be against dragons without being leveled. I think I want to pitch you for an early game. I actually think I might want to keep the Glimpsey on to help level him. Maybe even the Crawling Sensation to get extra spiders early. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to keep it. I need to get spiders out. That's what the deck do. He's going to play dragons, though, so... We're going to have to...
I'm not going to do it on turn 1.
He has no way to stop this. I'm actually considering... No, why don't I do it next turn? Because his deck can only stop this if he has a body on field. So I kind of want to do this now, just to get progress towards a Pantheon level up. Make sure I get card draw. I can also play this spell this turn. If that even matters.
I think you should have blitzed last turn.
But I wouldn't have been able to play the Crawling Sensation the same turn.
No, you'd play the Frenzied Skitterer this turn. But the you missed a turn level of Pantheon, but I guess.
Yeah, I'll just try to hit it from here on out. And I can't really attack, so we're gonna pass. We're gonna wait for a Skitterer attack. That's good.
I am more than I seem. Suffer my fury.
I think I just block here and do this. Probably counter it. If I do this and then he counters it, then he'll spend his mana and I can Pale Cascade this spider and kill his dragon.
But if he doesn't, then he just gets
He eats
to
my
kill the
dragon for free. His dragon just eats it for free. I'm just gonna try and go for this.
So you can Pale Cascade it anyway because you don't.
They'll probably single combat it. That's fine.
Do you use the Vigor?
It would guarantee that this goes through, that he doesn't get buffed. You know what? As sad as it is, I think I do here. I want this card though. He doesn't have anything else that he can do about it.
No, he doesn't have the mana.
I will do 1 damage to your dragon. Oh well, we know how we're gonna trigger. We can trigger now and next turn for sure. But actually I don't want to because I want a Frenzied Skitterer this turn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can Pale Cascade if I need to. And we're gonna attack. And see what happens.
I mean, do you attack with 2 spiderlings?
I smell fear.
Nah, it wasn't looking good before I made this attack. This attack is pretty bad.
Yeah, I think you're probably going to want to lean a little heavier on the Targon.
Yeah, man, spiders suck, don't they?
Yeah, you do. Most people run Elise just run her as a kind of spawning spiders herself. See what happens.
Not like me.
Yeah, this build is, I think, doggy poo poo doo doo.
You cannot lie.
Then he does the strafing strike with her on it. And I buff him and Vile Feast her. And then he plays another single combat and I lose anyway. Probably does not work, but we'll try it.
It's not going to kill her. Well, yeah, no, never mind. What am I thinking?
Oh, it did work.
For some reason, I think you needed the last Vile Feast to kill her because I forgot it was targeting the other guy and that she would heal before the Vile Feast went off. But...
We already targeted an ally this turn, so we don't need to level Pantheon. Pantheon is 1 level, 1 trigger away. He's only 1 experience away. So we can actually play this, but then we couldn't play him this turn. So why don't we play this? And then we'll play the Butcher.
Where are you?
We're not going to get him anyway. But...
Yeah. Better off.
yeah, I just need to find cards. Them spitters just be sitting here being useless, huh? Alright. I think I just pass here, to be honest. I don't really want to play this.
Only if you find you need the other blocker.
Yeah. I just need to draw cards, so I'm kind of considering just fading memories this guy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Also makes his block a little, his attack a little less good. Alright, we got Pantheon leveled. We'll play him next turn and see if he can somehow pull us out of this game. Man, like all them got Challenger. Like all of them.
So, how good is that? That's probably not right. So, right. To kill the one Screeching Dragon.
Say what?
I said, how good is that Withering Mist right now? I guess it'll kill that one Screeching Dragon.
Yeah, because he buffed this out of range. I'm actually thinking I just take that 4 to the face, to be honest.
Yeah, you need somebody to sack to,
I think I just have to eat this like it is.
you don't want to kill the one Screeching Dragon?
Yeah, I mean, he could do something about it, so, but sure. I would prefer, I kind of wanted to develop, but it might be worth it to get the Screeching Dragon, if I can, even. Okay. That's bad. I think I just lose, right? Yeah. See, that was poorly done. On our part.
I mean, what else could you have done?
Oh yeah, you're right. I could have just taken it. I didn't have to throw the blocker in the way. Could have just taken it.
It wouldn't have mattered. If you had just taken it, you would have... Oh yeah, because he threw his blockers. Yeah, you could have just taken... He pulled your blockers, so yeah, you could
Yeah,
have
he
just taken
challenged my blockers. I could have just taken it.
Just
I don't mind
take-
sacking my own units to draw, but I don't care about spiders. Like,
Yeah.
so we're gonna run other things that Shadow Isles usually runs in order to like get you to sack units. Like we're gonna run Fading Icon, for example. We're gonna run Curse Keeper.
What about Blue Sentinel?
Sacking this at the right time can ramp us, but what are we ramping to? I don't
Is
know. All
ESP
of those are reactive though. And Pantheon wants you to play proactive spells. And these are proactive
Gems are not
self-targeting.
reactive.
What's up?
Gems are not reactive.
No, gems aren't, no. What am I going to put a gem on? Just, I guess, the faded cards? Like, just go full faded?
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Because our second region doesn't benefit them. So we can just build a Pantheon deck and have like 2 or 3 Shadow Isles cards, which isn't all that interesting or fun. Or we could build a deck that's kind of a marriage of both. But no, I actually think this like self-sacrificing units idea isn't a bad idea, to be honest. I mean, I can run Goat, but that's the only gem card I'd want to run anyway. I don't want to run the 1-drop, and I don't want to run the 3-drop support. This would literally be the only card I would put in for gems anyway.
Yeah. Goat's fine. It's...
I'm just going to run some Black Spheres, because I need to be able to kill some of my opponent's units. Alright, we're going to try build that has far less spiders in it, because I didn't think it really worked out. Spiders are unfortunately very weak, especially to dragons, which looks like Targon and Demacia is going to be the name of the video. Huh. Playing against Sinolum, Pantheon Targon, and Pantheon Tarek with Demacia. Guess I could trade the goat. That doesn't seem great. I mean, what else is Elise gonna do, I guess? She's just gonna trade with Goat.
Come, stay a while.
Can't let him get multiple of those. She'll never get to attack with this deck. I mean, her fearsome means nothing. So, she got the most value she's gonna get. Part of me wants to just Vile Feast my own Curse Keeper this turn. For the Pantheon level and for 5 damage to his face. It's weird I'm doing it.
Just 4 damage, but yeah.
Looks like 5 to me.
Oh yeah. I thought. I didn't think about the fact that it was making a spider.
Yeah, dog. Spider is hella important. Okay, I guess I just play mine. This
Yeah,
is what
why
it's
not?
like when pantheons collide.
He's still gonna get the overwhelm through, but
Yeah, he don't get 2 damage through. Unless he buffs it, it'll be more. No, he doesn't even bother attacking. That, I think, is a mistake on his part.
yeah, he's got mana, you don't. He got overwhelmed, so he does damage.
Do I even attack here? Yeah, I think I do, because I got the Sunblessed Vigor. And the Bale Cascade. Murder face! Goeth!
Why do you fight?
Alright, if he's just gonna take 8 to the face, I'll take it. Alright, so first of all, how are we gonna answer this? I can buff him to 5, but he'll probably have a response after that. Well, we might... Oh, wait, no, because of the Faded, he'll actually get stronger. I can actually just do this. And he doesn't kill him. And I'll wait. Or do I Pale Cascade the Spider? No, I wait. Because he might have something else. If he has single combat, though, he's just going to do it on him anyway. No, actually, I think I Pale Cascade the Spider here.
But it doesn't do anything.
What are you talking about? It gets into 1 health. Oh,
That's
he's gonna
nothing.
heal it. You're right. I guess it's nothing. I guess you're right. It is nothing. I'm at 2. He's at 1.
Beauty and light
Point that out.
Dude, you stun the Pantheon here?
behind
Totally
Tarek?
stun the Tarek. I absolutely stun the Tarek.
Now you heal your
Yep.
Pantheon.
Glorious. So glorious. Ah, we got him, baby.
Man, you
Oh.
got like the best decks.
Today we stood firm and said, no more.
That's right. That's right, Pantheon. We stood firm and said, no more! Well, as mandatory, we now have to play this thing in ranked. I am in silver. I don't want to be anymore. Hopefully this will take me up. Let's go. Oh man, we're playing as the real deck called Lurk. So, I don't like the Sunblessed Vigor. Because it's Lurk. And they're gonna just be doing too much damage for me to be able to defend. Kinda want the Curse Keeper, but I don't have a way of sacking it, so I think the Fading Icon's fine, and so is Elise, but I don't think I keep the Curse Keeper. Yeah. We'll go with this. So I think I go with Fading Icon into this guy just so I can get towards a Pantheon level up. Because all Elise might even just get blocked. Like, he could play something. Well, no, he's a lurk deck, actually. Hold on. I think I do want to play Elise, to be honest. Because he hasn't lurked, so there's no way he could I don't think he has the possibility to kill her or block her. So I just get a free spider out of this. Oh, okay. Yeah. Really glad I made that decision then. Cool. Doing alright. Start! Interesting that he plays Preservarium in that deck. That was old tech. People took that out a while back. But, hey, you know. What can you do? I think I just killed that thing. Yeah. Just kill it. No, you can't. Just attack into it, buddy. It also levels up well, it gives experience towards Pantheon. Oh. He's getting a Rek'Sai buff. No, he's probably just put a Pike on his deck. Bet you he has a Pike. 1000% he has a Pike. So we want to keep our Glimpse Beyond mana up. So I'm actually going to play this here. Because we still have the mana. And we are representing a powerful attack if he doesn't do something about it. He could Pike, but then I'll just sacrifice it so Pike won't do any damage. And then he's going to have to block one of these two. Alright. No Pike this turn. So we'll just get a nice attack in. He'll probably block the 4 damage, so we'll just do 6. It's pretty good. We already got our Pantheon experience for the level. I mean, for the round, so... Just pass. And we're gonna kill this easy. You're just gonna offer me free units, I'll take it.
Oh, no.
Quote from the eternal Lord Cho'Gath. No, you don't get to house that. And I get the Black Spirit Pike. We're thinking on the same wavelength, Reese. Been a long drive, taking my time. I'll fall asleep again. Singing now. Okay, yeah, he gets that. That's fair. Let's play Goat.
Yeah. Threaten the most damage you can.
Do I swing for 4 or I play Pantheon? No, he's not leveled.
Yeah, but he's got barrier and nobody can block him.
True.
And as you said in your introduction, you need to be able to pump him a few rounds.
Yeah, you're right. It's better to get him up and get him Pale Cascaded this turn. Alright, he will be leveled next turn. Singing now. Up and down. They're not in. Hey, you know. Might get the upper hand on the old Lurk deck here. So I think I just play the gem on him? Or I
think you want to sacrifice the spider.
Yeah.
So you have a blocker for this 5.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. I think you're right.
I cry out, no more gods, no more demons.
Alright, get the Spell Shield, the Challenger, the Fury, the Tough. Good stuff. I'm gonna play this.
But I thought every Pantheon always gets lifesteal.
Not today, folks. Not today. Funny thing is, right now, we don't even need it. So he's going back on top of his library. That'll allow him to do that next turn. I see. I see your plan. Well, he's got to attack then.
Yep. Seems good.
So we'll just go ahead and Vile Feast this dude.
Yeah, so that he has to attack with the other one.
Yeah. If you want that pike spell, you gotta lose your guy. Yeah. There isn't a good solution for you out there.
Nope.
The gods see they can bleed. They know they can die.
That's right. They know they can die. Ah, Pantheon, he just makes your body produce more testosterone when you play him. Like, he's a man. Oh no, was this the same person? I don't remember Amber Alchemist, but maybe. I don't even think I can keep the Butcher. I mean, the whole point of this deck is to sack things. I think I hopefully will find something to sack to him. Oh my god. That hand is all kinds of bad. And it only gets worse. Hey! The goat! Getting in there. Come on, play your dude. Play your freaking 2. I bet you he wanted to play the 2-drop that can lurk. The 2-mana 0/2 that starts a free attack. He wanted to play that, I guarantee it. I'm gonna play this guy. Wow! I don't even know what to say about that. I guess just sometimes lurk just ain't lurking. Lurking just ain't working. They need 1 or 2 more lurk cards in order for lurk to be a real archetype, in my opinion. Till then, it's fun and it's definitely competitive, but you can't change it in any way. It's just set in stone. The build is what it is. I want to keep the Vile Feast for cannons, but I need to apply pressure against this deck. So I'm going to drop him. Actually, I think I want to drop him. I think I just need pressure. I need to kick this guy in the face.
I don't think dropping Pantheon implies pressure.
Yeah, you might be right. I like Goat. I kind of like Icon too. I don't like Feast. Actually, I kind of want it for the cannon, but he's just gonna find ways to block it. I just need to put units on the field and attack. Oh wow, I didn't realize he's gonna play one turn 1. I guess I could have kept that Vile Feast. I mean, you want to trade with the Goat?
Oh, did he?
He'll probably just block and recall. But it's fine, I'll get that card out of him. Or I just do 3 damage and get a free gem. That was the correct card to play, it seems. Wow, Pantheon.
More Pantheon.
Well, we said we wanted to apply pressure. That's what we're gonna do. Alright. Sure. Sounds like a reasonable play. Do I just play one of these on it for the Pantheon experience? I think I just play it on this.
Yeah.
Now this is like a real unit. Alright, we're gonna just attack. If our plan is to apply pressure, then 4 damage guaranteed on turn 4 sounds like pressure to me.
Oh.
I mean, he's just gonna stun this guy, but that's fine.
You need to kill it.
Well, I mean, kill and stun this guy. And he probably recalls this dude. Okay. That sounds fair. Good thing we put the gem on this, right? Getting that 1 damage in.
I possess the secrets of Kinku.
Sure. Makes sense. Something that I would do.
So I was trying to revitalize the Hex Tech combo with the God Willow tree.
X-Site combo with God Willow Seedling. It's an interesting route to go.
Eyes open. Watch the branches.
This is Tempest.
You gonna kill my guy? No.
This is looking pretty brutal.
Oh yeah. Things are going well for him for sure.
Lady Elise, where are you? You have to get me out of here.
Wow. Killed all my units with his marks? Ouch. Yeah, this is looking like a loss.
Like a louse. Did you give Pantheon level this turn?
Great question. Yes, I played Spirit Leech. Yeah, you mark that spider. You show that spider who's boss.
How many more love targets do you need for?
Just 3. We're pretty much there.
We weren't expecting callers.
I don't see how we win this game. Pitching that Vile Feast at the beginning turned out to be a horrible idea.
I actually do see how you win this game.
How's that?
You know, some people have a tendency, it's not all the time, but some people do have a tendency to just randomly surrender.
Oh, you're right.
Clearly win.
You're right. I've seen that before. It's happened to me.
Check me out.
Well, that's a little bad.
Let's see all. Cast off your fear and stand as one.
Sure. He doth
Oh, you
been
can't
marked.
win them all.
Let me see your technique.
Let me see your
I'll take care of this.
technique. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to see. We'll just kill it next turn when he gets a Keenan. I'm pretty sure I just lose.
Rain and lightning.
Yeah. This, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, is not how you do it. Still kills me, but that's not how you do it. Because I could blink one of, I could actually blink 2 of them, but he has the cannons anyway, so it doesn't matter. He gets it. Man.
What? Did we just become best friends? Yep.
Well, thank you, Victor Sigma Mindset. I appreciate the follow. Thank you. That's actually the first time I've heard that. I really appreciate that. I set it up, but it was honestly a little surprising when it happened. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you appreciate the content. Feel free to join in on helping me build decks anytime. Pantheon Victor. So what are you playing in Pantheon Victor? What are like the big cards that make that all work? Because Pantheon wants you to target something and Victor wants you to play created cards. So are you looking for things like...
Doesn't Victor's card count as targeting him?
His champion spell?
No, the card he creates every turn.
That's a great question. Do you know that, Victor Sigma Mindset? Do you know if when Victor activates his ability, it goes towards a Pantheon experience? Because if so, then that would make a lot more sense. Alrighty, so we're playing against the same deck again. This time I guess we're going to start with this guy. We're going to do 1 damage. Yeah! Get in there. I mean, man, he must have some complicated turn 1 decisions. He must have a cannon in his hand. I'm debating whether he wants to play it, even though he won't get any value out of the 0 mana spell. I probably called it.
Wind and thunder.
If he wants to just lose that mark, I'm fine with it. Cool. Here comes the goat. Now he pretty much always has that landmark here. So do I want to play Elise? Yeah, because even if he has the landmark, Elise doesn't get blocked. Yeah, play your landmark, I don't care.
I know just the place. Silent as death.
Let's go! Let's get in there! Making spiders.
It's too late for you.
Sure, we'll do 4 damage. Get myself a gem.
You have
Oh, Kennen again?
Yeah, dude, cannon again. Sure. Oh, I'm gonna level Elise.
That's what I would do.
That's random. That almost never happens, but okay. I don't even know how good it is, but it's happening.
Smooth as silk.
Silk. That's silky
She
smooth.
should at least give spiders a +1/+1 buff, or at least a +1/+0 buff when she levels up. Really?
Yeah, something like that would be nice. So I guess I play this Cursed Keeper, and then pass. So I have a body on the field.
So you have a body on the field. Because you don't have bodies on the field.
Yeah. Well, I need one. Yeah. Yeah, I need a body on the field. I mean, he's probably just gonna play another Kennen, double mark her, maybe? I don't know. Probably marks her this turn and tries to play Kennen next turn, but I'm just gonna open attack next turn. So we'll see how useful that is. Just passing. I'm probably not building towards a Pantheon level up this turn in this game. I'm just trying to smork it with Elise. Alright, now that he has no cards, I'm going to Glimpse Beyond this and then open attack.
That sounds like a good play.
Yes, it
I'm not
does.
used to you making those.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I can do 8, 9, 10 damage. Or do I pull the Ezreal to kill it? I think I pull the Ezreal
Oh
to
wait,
kill
that's
it.
never mind. I was thinking you don't want to attack with the last spiderling anyway, but for some reason Elise also doesn't make more spiders.
Yeah.
So many problems with her level up. Why?
Yeah. It's a bit weird, yeah. I think I need to kill this Ezreal, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, I need to kill
I mean,
the
you
Ez.
won't, but...
Oh, I need to make an attempt. You're right. I probably won't, but I need to make an attempt. Sure. Okay.
And you are in silver, so...
I mean, he's probably gonna kill something with the cannon spell.
Breathe in.
Ooh.
I am master.
Gonna go for a kill on the Elise, right? Why don't you... You could just gem Elise right now.
There we go. We got to progress towards Pantheon's level up, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Devote all your power to her. You must. It won't be enough.
So now you're stuck in card advantage hell, where you have all these cards to play and no reason to play.
Sure. I think I just play this to draw cards and get another powerful body. Yeah.
I'm not even sure you do. Like, you got all these challenges. I don't know.
They don't do damage though.
Yeah. You're right. 3 challenges. You got. Yeah, and you got the heal cards because he's gonna try to kill Elise again.
Yeah. I was gonna use this on her and oh man.
Actually, you have another decent hand.
There's this
Well,
cannon level up. Yeah, honestly, if he
The
kills
question
Elise,
is-
I'll just play the next one, right? No, because I've already gemmed her. Hmm.
Yeah, and also, like, don't you want another Pantheon trigger this round? So you probably heal.
I've already
Elise.
played. I've already got a Pantheon trigger this round. When I played the Spirit Leech.
Oh yeah, you're right. Then I guess well you could just let her die and play the other Elise.
True. She does more damage though, right? Because she already has a gem on her.
It's just 1 more damage.
Oh wait. Now I definitely just heal her. No, actually no. I just let her go.
Yeah. Play the other Elise.
No, because then he can stun the other Elise. Nah, whatever. Yeah, I just let her go. I need to spend my mana and get cards out of my hand anyway. It's
He's
fine.
gonna have like no blockers if he throws those on your Elise right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he has to do. And now you Sunbless Vigor.
Yep. Yep.
And then you open attack and drag his blockers all the way.
Yep.
I don't know how he really does anything about that.
I don't know either. What you got, buddy?
If only he ran Mystic Shot.
Yeah, that doesn't do enough. GG's. Nice. This deck did a little better than I anticipated. Who'd have thought we'd have won?
Level up.
I know. Who'd have
It's
thought we would have
so
won
deep.
because of an Elise level up? She was like the least important champion for this. So great. We got a few wins for this video. We leveled up both of our champions throughout those matches. I think that would be called what I would call a successful run.